We were like, all right, we did it. Mama, we
Mission
made it.
accomplished.
Mission accomplished, man.
We got this.
Yep.
All right, we got room. That's a great story,
and
man.
it's 100% true.
That is funny,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
That's a great leeway. So, embarrassing moments. Cole, what you got, man? I feel.
Oh man.
Now, Cole's special, man, because I think Cole has a lot of stories.
And
right?
it's hard to embarrass him.
He's too cool. He is. I think he's purposely too cool to be like, nah, I don't want this to catch fire, or I don't want you to have a one up on me. Cole's gonna like, nah, I'm too cool, too cool.
And remove himself from that situation.
Yes. Yeah.
So I do have a story though. So
How long is it? Just so we can.
It's
be
about
prepared?
somebody else.
no,
You know what?
You know what? I saw this happen.
you know what? I saw Miguel. So we're in. This is maybe circa maybe 2004, 2005,
Okay.
maybe 2003, maybe. Man, we're up in the Blue Martini. Saturday
That place used
night,
to crack.
man.
It did.
Oh, I used to crack. Saturday night, man. We're all in there having a good time. I think he was there, Killer. I think he was there. Me, you,
Okay.
Wasenda, maybe. Shit, was Darcy there? Maybe Dip was there too. And man, club is packed. So I just happened. I'm scanning the room. You know what I mean? Trying to see what type of work is in there. And I lock my eyes, man, on this nice chocolate thing at the bar. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta shoot at that one. So man, it's like one of the things where it's just like
Serendipitous.
dude, it's serendipitous, dog, because you're literally in a crowd full of people and it's like it just parts and it's just y'all lock eyes. And so I proceed to walk over that way.
Okay.
So I'm walking that way, man. I'm looking.
It was a dude.
And the closer I get, man, the Adam's apple was getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
What a guess.
Man, what we talking about?
And Wasenda's like, yo,
Dog. Okay.
I think that's a dude. And when I got up there, man,
Cross-dressing.
it was that lump, like that dude that, and I was like,
So, Courtney, you just told everybody you had a serendipitous moment with the man.
I kind of did.
That's good.
Yeah,
Good for you.
You opened up.
Good
That's-
for you.
I think that's the first time in our life that I've heard.
Not that there's anything wrong with
It's
it.
not, man.
But this is a different level of vulnerability right here.
Man, what we talking about?
Hey, man.
Nice, man.
Hey, man. I
So,
got up.
so what happened? Like, I'm sorry. for
Yeah.
interrupting.
Did you just turn around?
I got up to him.
I got it.
Man, what we talking about?
Nice, man.
Yo.
Okay.
And when I finally came, when the final confirmation, like when I'm literally
Right.
feet, I said, never mind.
Wait, did you say that loud enough to him?
Yes,
Okay.
dog. I was like, never mind.
Man, what we talking about?
And I just turned and walked away while she was looking at me like, boy.
I bet you he was mad. He was like, man,
Wow.
I almost had this stud from Arizona State.
Oh, please, man. So
That's what the guy said.
Yeah, that's what the guy said.
It's my embarrassing moment, man.
Oh, man.
That's a good
No,
one,
and the fact,
Cole.
and the
That's
fact
cool.
that Wasenda saw it too made it even that much better.
It did. We're going to have to ask Wall about that.
Wasenda's like, no.
Hey, but the funny part is serendipitous. Serendipitous.
Boy.
Hey, and how
No,
that
and
boy-
it kind of was like
Happenstance.
that. No, it kind of was like that because, like, dog, when
you said it parted like this.
yo, like, it was like everything, like, yo, like, for example, you ever
Everything
met
was lining up for you.
that chick that you just eyeing in the club and everything just clicks. It's like, bam, you walk over there with a certain amount of confidence. You get up to her. You just sound just every word that comes out your mouth is crystal clear. You're
Right.
saying all the right shit. You get the number. That's serendipitous. Like, fuck, this
No.
was supposed to fucking happen.
Absolutely.
Right?
That
And
might-
right
Match made.
no, but the Adam's apple was just like, do.
As you got closer.
And then right when I got up there, that motherfucker just rounded, bang, and I said, "Oh man, nah." I said, never mind.
Man, what we talking
That's why I
about?
said, never mind.
Hey, the fact that Courtney
Why
verified,
did you even say that? I just walked away.
the fact that Courtney verified that it was serendipitous has me weak.
That
He
is
was
funny.
like,
Man.
it really was.
It was. That's funny. That's funny, Cole. That is hilarious. man.
Hey, man. But what it does, but what it does show you,
Damn
man,
it.
we can't be fooled, man.
Nah, yeah, you're right.
Can't be fooled, man. Hey, fellas, be careful out here because they
Hey.
slick.
As soon as he come back
Thank
on
you.
that wall, it's like, told you not to go over there.
But what's so good? I mean, like you took it like a champ. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you didn't second guess yourself. You're all good in your sexuality.
No,
but
I'm
I mean,
totally-
I
totally
could be
good.
in that same situation
Damn.
and just be like,
I'm totally good at my sexuality.
yo, and all that
Shit.
Adam's apple just throbbing. That's
Hey man,
funny.
I have
That's funny.
so many questions in my head.
Okay,
No,
let's
yeah.
ask him. No,
Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
let's
about,
unfold.
like I'm thinking. So the picture you painted was perfect of how like you made eye contact and like the sea started to part, and it's like everybody like you don't hear music or anything. You just hear like this music between you and that other person. I want to know what this person. He, as you define him, what was he wearing? Like, was he wearing a dress? Was he wearing like pants? Like what?
Man, I don't listen.
That's a great question.
It is.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Hey, so if I remember correctly, because this was a long time ago, if I remember correctly, he did have a dress on.
Okay.
He was chocolate, man. I like
Oh,
chocolate.
because you said that
He
fine
did
chocolate
say
thing.
yeah, that chocolate thing.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
And just that Adam's apple just got just.
So, so
That's a great
two
skit.
more. I have two more
That sounds
questions.
like a great skit.
I have two more questions. How many drinks had you had up to that,
That was
point?
going to be my question.
Oh man, that Belvedere was flowing.
Okay.
That Belvedere was flowing. boy.
Belvy and vodka.
That
Belvy
cranberry.
and cranberry. Is that what
but
it was?
Hey,
Okay.
Hey,
Damn
that
it.
Belvedere and cranberry was flowing that night, boy.
Yeah.
Ooh, the devil's juice.
It
Yeah.
sobers
The
you up
devil's
real quick,
blood.
boy. When you get up on that Adam's apple, boy, it sobers you up real quick. Don't give me shit. Don't give me shit else.
You locked in like, oh, my
And-
senses
and
came through.
The next question I have is, like you said, you're comfortable in your sexuality.
Yeah.
In addition to that, like when you went home, did you like second guess like your approach with women or anything like that?
No.
Rolled right off
No,
his back,
I
man.
thought it
Man,
was.
what we talking
I
about?
genuinely thought it was a woman.
Yeah.
So I didn't come up to this like this was a man. I don't know
Yeah.
what that's like.
No, I hear you. I hear you, man.
My whole approach was, animal instinct. I'm a man. I'm trying to hunt.
There we go.
I'm out here
Okay.
hunting, and it's specifically ladies.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he had the features that you
And he had
liked.
to,
yeah.
from afar.
He had them broad chocolate shoulders.
Come on, man.
Man, what we talking about?
They were soft.
How do you know?
This part.
Cause I would. Hey, I'm not a broad shoulder type of guy. That might be you, dude.
No,
Oh.
man, talk your
You
shit,
know, you
Cole.
said soft. I was like, I thought
No,
you touched it.
No, this is gonna
You
get
said
us
broad-
the
you said
LGBTQ community.
You
Yeah,
said
man.
broad shoulders. I said no. I like a soft
Okay.
silhouette.
Absolutely, man.
Miscommunication. And like, I think we need to make something very, very clear. This is a very inclusive environment.
Oh, no,
Very
absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
and-
But your preference is your preference.
Yeah, it is.
No, definitely.
And we're
Definitely, man.
having this is like, fellas, man, this Courtney, you're not the only person this happened to.
Yeah, but I
and
wasn't-
it's a funny scenario because how we know you.
And I respected the man. I wasn't disrespectful.
Absolutely.
Oh no, absolutely.
I just said never mind. How else do I respond to that situation?
Yeah.
No, just like you did.
Once I
Just
get
like
up
you
on
did.
the
No,
once I
no.
get up on the situation.
You
I wouldn't
handled
even
it
said that. I
perfectly.
just walked away.
Goodness,
Yeah.
man. Damn, that
But you know,
made my
to
day.
to Courtney's credit, like some people can't handle that, right? And they'll, for whatever reason, they'll take it further than it needs to. Of like, I thought you were something, and you're not what I thought you were, and
Guess so, never mind.
they'll be mad at them because of their attraction that you had initially, and it's like
Yeah.
you can't be mad at that person,
And
right?
I didn't even give him time to. I didn't even give him I didn't even give him time to react. To
No,
me
no,
saying,
no,
never
yeah,
mind.
no, no,
It was,
absolutely.
it
You
was,
just
it was
let him
never
out.
mind, and I was back into the,
No,
to
no.
the crowd of people.
Hey,
No,
and then
absolutely.
I'm sure you found somebody else in the mix. That was great. Thank you. That was a great laugh for me, man.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
That might have been the
He was
hardest
like, "Let me
I
find
laughed all
another."
week.
He was like, "Let me find another one real quick, just to make sure."
That was good.
That was, man.
That was probably my hardest laugh all week.
Hey, I'm
That was a
glad.
good one,
I'm
man.
glad. I'm glad I can.
Nah, absolutely.
So who's going
What
next?
you got,
You
Mike?
or Jay?
I always
Man,
give
I
it up, man.
I got a
feel
good
like
one. I got a good one
always
from Mike,
give
but
it up.
but y'all say I got somebody else's.
Nah, let Mike
Yeah,
tell his
I got-
story, man. Nah,
We'll
let
go.
Mike go.
And maybe we'll circle back on that one.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Yeah, let Mike get his story.
Tell the one in club.
No, let him tell his
Yeah,
truth.
let him do it.
Man, I got so many.
Club vinyl.
Tell that one, man.
Oh, that night? Is that night
Hey,
me?
man, when big brothers got to be big brothers.
Was it his birthday or something like that?
No, that was
That
summertime.
boy was loose.
That was summertime.
I never seen Mike like that, man.
Man, that's probably the worst I've ever been.
But go ahead.
Tell that
Well,
one.
man, I got so many because I'm a awkward, clumsy dude. So
Jesus.
Don't tell the ladies that. They have this perception of you, of chore. Chore daddy can't be clumsy, dude.
Chore Daddy can be honest though.
Hey.
You ready
Ladies
to
do love
boogie
honesty.
with that
They do.
bear?
So do your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
We entertain a lie. We entertain a lie.
Is that what we do? He know what we talking about when
Go.
we want that honesty in our IG, not
Man,
our IGs.
I'm gonna just go with
in
the,
our
the
DMs.
latest one. It's really
As long
not.
as somebody don't put
it's
in
really
receipts.
not that too. It's really not that humiliating. But anyway, during the Pirates, when the Pirates come on the weekend, and we was help coaching them. You know, I was feeling myself like, let's say day one, week one of me being there. You know, we were doing box jumps. You know, kind of got the big head. You know, showing them how to do it, and then my brother over there gassing me up. You know, just stacking them. So the box jumps are getting higher and
24,
higher.
36.
24, 30, 36,
36,
42, 48.
Damn.
I think I ended up with like a 56-inch box jump.
Wait, from just no pivot, just jump?
I took one step and jumped.
Oh, one step. Okay.
Yeah. So everything's going good. And so let's say a couple weekends go by.
Are these the pads or is it the wood box jumps?
These were the padded ones.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
That's a whole different experience.
It is. No, absolutely.
It is.
Felt a little safer with
Yeah.
the pads. Yeah. But anyway, so a couple weekends go by, and now we're doing single leg jumps.
Ooh.
And, you know, like I said, crowd of kids, parents, everybody's looking at me. And, like, the box was only like 6 inches. And, man, I'm telling you, I was just dog tired, like, just from the week. I think it was probably like a Sunday, so we had the kids the day before.
Yeah.
I just got done coaching. I am dog tired. And, like, I legit bit it on a 6-inch box. Fell face first. All I could do was laugh, and I just sat there.
So what was the reaction from the people? Like, did they? think
Everybody
you were
started
hurt?
laughing at me.
All right, so I got something for you.
Womp womp.
That was
the-
very G-rated. Thank you, though. Thanks for participating in the game. Exit
Well,
to
I'm
the
sorry,
left,
man.
and
I'm sorry. I
we'll
didn't.
see you
I'm
later.
sorry I didn't go
Kids
over.
talk about, man, this 6'6", this 6'4" brother can't even jump on. Can't even jump
That's
6
my
inches.
point.
Nah, man, that's
Gave
cool,
me the
man.
womp
No,
womp.
thank,
That's fine.
thank you.
Hey,
Thank
Sorry I
you.
didn't talk to a man.
Hey,
No.
hey, you know how you give that salt like that weak dap?
Yeah, give it to him.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Thanks, man.
It's okay story.
That
I
was
mean,
great.
well,
that
according
was
to
great.
Courtney, he got another story about me.
But you got great stories like when we're in the thick of things and asking you like how Chore Daddy's going. So we'll give you a pass on this. This was nice.
All right, man.
That was nice and fun. How were your knees? I mean, did you
no, I was
scrape
just
them?
dog tired. I was just
Do you want to show your scars?
shut up.
Your knees better well, your knees better not be scarred.
Does he? I was gonna say, does he even have scars?
Well, your knees better not be scarred.
Why would he have scars?
Yeah.
Now, how did you
that's
feel
a-
in that
that's a-
moment though? Because you just hit 56 and then you had to
And
you
then I
tripped
fell
over to
on.
6.
Yeah,
Consistency, man.
I was tired, man.
Okay.
That was it.
I don't
sat
know
there
that
and
I
laughed
can
with
follow
it.
that fucking Courtney story. Man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Courtney set the bar high. You kind of want to let him
He
go
did,
last,
man.
maybe.
Mike got one in the tuck that he just hold on to.
He does have a
man.
tuck one.
I think Killer need to bring it out.
You know what? So
Be holding on to that one.
this is a little bit. We'll talk about how far we've come in this show. I think that's a segment we need to just talk about today. But maybe this will open you up. I'll be vulnerable and tell my stories. So yeah, this is gonna be wild. So people that know me this is gonna be wild. So I'm thinking about it, but I'm gonna do it. Here we go. So during
Release the introvert.
Yeah. This is it. This is what I got to learn to do.
Hey, but them introverts go wild. Boy.
So here it goes.
You let them introverts
Absolutely.
loose, boy.
So
terrorize some shit.
this is Jay in his 20s, right? I would say I'm about 24.
Wait, so
24,
is
25.
this waves, Jay, or is this
This
post
is
waves?
No,
post waves.
If he's 25, he's
post waves.
he's
This
rocking
post
the ball.
waves. Yeah. And at that time, that's when the cannabis industry was kind of booming for Denver and just the nation period. So it was like California, Colorado,
Washington.
Washington,
Mm-hmm.
right? And everybody, I won't say everybody was excited, but I mean, there was just this wave of like, okay, people can legally smoke, at least in the state, blah, blah, blah. So Jay decided to partake in that kind of wave, okay? And imagine this, Jay's 25, right? Has his own house, good job,
Flex.
all this other stuff, right? And I have a girlfriend at the time, which is now my wife, and we were in my house. We were in the kitchen. So anybody that's been to my old house, which is now Mike's house, we were in there and we were smoking marijuana. Me mainly, not my wife. She's good. She doesn't
Nah,
do
you was
that.
in the garage.
No, I was in the house. But the thing is, I left my garage open. Okay?
Oh, okay.
The way Jay lives, family can come over at any time.
Oh.
Right? So anybody that knows my family knows my mom and kind of just knows how she is over her kids. And she's never seen me partake in these activities, right? So I'm in the kitchen.
With the stick in your mouth.
Right. So I'm in there.
No.
I'm
wait,
in there
wait
in
for
the
it.
kitchen. Hold on.
Wait for
I'm
it.
there in the kitchen, and at that time, it's like, yeah, you got to do it pure and all this. So when papers or nothing, I got the glass, right? Stick it in there, right?
Oh shit! Think you was doing no crack?
Dog. My mom and dad come through the open garage. I'm in the kitchen, and that's when you can open the door and come right in, right? So I'm in there lighting up, and I'm looking like this. For some reason, Tish is like over in the corner, and she got a towel over her head, like she's about to hit it next. So I'm like,
So y'all looking like two bass heads.
Two bass heads.
Straight bass
My mom and dad come in and like, what are you doing? I cannot believe you are doing this, blah, blah, blah. She sees all this. My dad sees all this. And the first thing my dad says is like,
I knew it.
I told you he was stupid. I told you he was stupid. So they run out of the garage, out of the kitchen, out of the garage.
leave.
They're furious and they're just
I told you
yelling
he was
the
stupid.
whole
All right.
time.
I can continue the story.
And I'm like,
All
no,
right.
man, let me get this off.
I
No,
got
I gave you yours.
I told you he was
Man,
stupid.
and then after all that, like I like went in my room because I was like so ashamed and I never seen my parents be so disappointed, and they're just like chastising me once
help
they
me,
come
help me,
back
help me.
in, and they're just chastising me like, do you need help? Do we need
It's
to
like
get
an
you to
intervention.
it? Yeah, absolutely. Like,
But did
like
they
that.
think you? But did they know it was weed, or did
They
they
did-
actually think it was crack?
They thought I was freebasing or it was crack. Yeah. Like they was treating me like Richard Pryor and that they like, oh, we gotta
They
get ahead
wasn't
of this
free-
quickly.
Because they wasn't smoking weed like that in their day.
Yep,
No.
exactly.
Right.
So they didn't see a joint.
If
They
they-
just saw this glass and me firing up out of it. And it was like my dad walked in. It was the funniest. It was funny, and I was, distraught and like felt like I let him down. But he said, "I told you he was stupid."
No, but here's the
It was
irony.
funny.
But here's the irony in that, dog.
Yeah.
Being that we're parents, man. If we saw any of our kids smoking out of glass, anything,
I get it.
I'm going immediately to crack.
I get it. I get it.
I wouldn't.
I get it.
I'm going to crack.
So,
But go ahead, Mike.
So I'm gonna continue this story because this is the same night you talking about. This is the exact same night. So
That we went to Vinyl.
yes.
Okay.
This was reggae on the roof.
Got it.
This is the exact same night.
So it started off bad.
Right.
Got
so
it.
then I show up And then they asked me, they're like,
Did you know?
did you know your brother smoked weed? I was like, I had no idea.
Did they say weed or crack?
No, they said weed.
Okay.
It was like,
Got it.
he said, this is the example you leaving for your little brother. That's what Dad said.
I told you he was stupid.
So anyway,
And he's leading by example.
So I know you stupid.
Yeah.
so anyway,
So your parents had no faith. Your dad. I'd be like, yo, Mr.
they
K,
was
you
both.
had no
they was
faith
both
in
upset.
Right.
me. You been calling me stupid for how
For a
long?
long
Dad?
time behind my back, but like he thought I was just gonna be a failure.
Dad been
man.
calling you stupid since you were 5. I told you he was stupid.
Right. So anyway, then I get over there, and I'm like, shit, this is the first time I've seen them go off on Jay in a long time. I'm celebrating tonight. It wasn't me. Fucked up. So he had some Absolute, and like, dog, we go to a reggae on the roof. This is Thursday night. I'm already drunk going in there, and you already know they did 2 for 1 Long Island.
Damn.
I am.
So was this on like a Thursday?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I am fucked up.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember any. I don't recall that night at all. Courtney, you can tell the rest of the story.
Oh yeah, I recall it.
Yo. Courtney, he's chomping at the
So
bit.
before you get into your story, that's no longer Jay. I've grown up a lot since I was 35.
Because you know how to punch buttons on a keyboard.
Absolutely. That is no longer Jay. Jay has grown up.
Shit.
Oh man, all I remember, man, is me. I think it was me, you, Mike, and Wasenda, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All I remember, man, we outside of Vinyl, reggae on the roof. Mike, yo, Mike is like damn near a dead deer, getting escorted out the club by some dude. Mike is literally hanging on this dude,
Man, what we
like
talking
he done
about?
got roofied or something. And all I remember, we look at James like, dog, somebody walking out the club with your brother.
Go get him. They trying to take him.
They gonna sell him.
Yo, they is
And back
walking.
then,
Listen,
hey, Mike was like 170 pounds wet back then. Huh?
they is walking out the club with your brother with a smile on their face. Yo, I said, boy, Mike was just relaxed.
Relax.
Every
grinning.
bit of 6'3" at the time.
Right, Jay.
6'3", every bit of 6'4", just hanging on this dude, and the dude got his arms around Mike's waist, just escorting him out the club with a smile on his face, like he about to just get away with something. He about to get.
That must have been the same dude you was talking
Jay,
to.
listen.
You ready to boogie with that?
Hey,
story.
Absolutely, man.
Up and down Broadway.
Hey, but the difference is he held no punches. He had jeans and a t-shirt on.
I ain't hiding nothing.
I ain't hide nothing.
That was
I got
a
my
wild
jeans and my
night.
t-shirt on,
That
and
was
I'm
a wild
walking
night.
and I'm walking out this club like
Yeah.
a thief in the night.
Oh my God. I can't.
He was about to kidnap Mike.
Hey, James had
Yeah.
to play big bro. James walked over there politely, got his brother
He said
out that man's
politely.
arms. James had to remove his brother from another man's arms.
Excuse me,
sir.
That's my brother.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. I don't mean to interrupt, but that's actually my brother. We look alike. No, we're not twins, but it's my brother.
You're not having him tonight.
Oh my goodness! I never seen Mike that intoxicated. That was that started off on the bad foot. Dude.
Hey,
That
when
was
Mike
the last
was
time I've ever been that drunk too.
Yeah,
when
that
Mike
was
was
a
so
wild
relaxed,
night.
boy.
Man.
Hey, Mike was like, I'm in my element. I'm in peace.
Boy, that thing was loose, boy.
That
Thing was primed and ready.
All right, Damo, your turn.
Yeah, Damo.
I don't think I have it in me.
Hey, this was your idea, man. This whole segment was your idea. You gotta find it, man.
I don't think I have it in me. There was too much energy it was just too much. Oh man. Like that was just too much.
Oh man.
And I don't know that I can tell the story effectively.
Yeah, you can.
You got it.
You got it, man.
You got it in you.
Mike.
That was good, right? See, I'm gonna give it up to you, man. I'm gonna give y'all the real deal.
We went from the womp womp to the. Can you please take your hand off my brother's waist?
Hey man, James got over there so fast. Hey, James got there so fast because
we were ready to go. We were like,
yeah.
where is Mike?
we was like, where Mike
We were
at?
searching everywhere. Courtney had that dead eye. He got that eagle eye, and Mike
God.
was just hanging on this guy. This dude was just smiling from ear to ear, and we were like,
Hand cuffing him at the
This
bottom.
is cuffing season.
that was a wild.
Hey,
night.
but the thing
That was
makes
a
it
wild night.
Hey, but the thing that makes it even worse is that you know we're older than Mike, so that was Mike's like 21, fresh,
Yes.
just green.
Oh right, and I already failed him. Right, my dad said I failed him, so I had to make up for that.
It was like this whole confirmation bias.
Right, that's what's going through my head.
Yes.
Like, God, I am a bad
am,
brother.
man.
Like I don't got it in me.
Dude, man, imagine if we just wasn't diligent.
And I'm celebrating your failure.
right,
Yes.
right.
Oh,
Because Jay usually doesn't fuck up, right?
Right.
Well, at least that's the perception.
Right.
I don't know that I can make it.
David, I know you got one,
Nah,
man.
you got
I
one.
know you got one.
I have one, but it goes against the grain of what we were talking about. Oh, that was good.
Just end
Oh
it.
no, we got to mix it up, man.
Oh, shit.
Let's go. What do you
tie it
got
up with
for us,
poetry.
brother?
Woo!
No, come on, man. Share.
No,
Isn't that what
I
they
know.
do in me?
I need
Come
to
on, man.
Share.
got it.
Yeah.
You got
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
let's
got it.
create an inclusive environment.
Allegedly.
That shit was funny, dude. Laughing for a half an hour straight is not easy. Like
It takes a lot out
that
of
was
you.
like knee slapping funny.
I'm glad you enjoyed that, man.
All right. Let me paint the picture. Like, I always have to give context to my story.
Okay,
So
Got it.
the context is I'm in Washington, D.C. For work, and I'm flying home from Dulles to Denver, straight through flight. I go to Virginia often for work at this time, so I like a routine. Those of y'all who've been to Dulles Airport, flying Southwest, there's a Chipotle, like right in the concourse, and I'm like, grab a meal, gate to gate. It's like 4 hours, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get you a little
for
snack.
sure. I was moving slow because I just had knee surgery. So for those of you that don't know, I tore my patella and had my patellar tendon and had my leg straight for whatever how many months.
So this is like 2 years ago.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So I'm in my 40s and this shit happened. And go to Chipotle, order give me extra chicken. This is on the work dime. I'm like, give me some extra chicken on that bitch. I would do that shit if I wouldn't work anyway. But I got a big ass burrito, and then they announced the flight was delayed. I'm like, I'm gonna get some nachos too and some queso. So
That just sounds funny.
yeah. So I'm like, they said the
That
flight
sounds
was
good.
delayed like hour and a half, almost 2 hours. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just smash the queso. I'm gonna wait to eat the burrito. Man, I smashed that queso. I'm eating the nachos, and then you eat some queso, and it's like, that didn't sit too well. It kind of gave your boy the hubbly bubblies, right?
In the airport.
In the
Oh.
airport. That's fine, dude. You gotta take. If you gotta drop a deuce in the airport, you gotta drop a deuce in the airport.
It happens.
No.
happened.
So without toilet paper on the seat.
Oh no, I put the liner on. Like we're
Okay,
good.
okay,
Like,
so
I didn't naked
liners
booty
are
the
good.
seat.
He didn't roll down the seat.
Wait, let's back up. You're a liner guy?
I used the liner. It was right there.
Liner
Okay.
or toilet paper.
I used the
I'm
liner.
a toilet paper guy. Like I
Yeah,
do
man.
the.
But like, if you're you're not connecting the dots.
Okay, go ahead. I'm
If
sorry.
you
Sorry,
have
sorry.
knee surgery and you're moving slow and you have the hubbly bubblies
I'm
and
with
you're
you.
going to the
I'm with
bathroom,
you.
you're on limited time. so I get there, I use a liner, but I get down, do my business, and then I hear over the announcement, your plane is boarding.
Okay.
And I'm like, damn, they said it was going to be like another 45 minutes. And so what happened was they had a fuel spill, and they cleaned up the fuel spill faster than they anticipated. So me and my bum leg is walking to the gate, and I'm thinking, like back to our earlier conversation, I'm an A-list member. I need to get my A seat so I'm comfortable in my seat. And at this particular time, I couldn't do the exit row, so I was in the very front seat with like my shit like this, right?
Okay.
So I end up getting on the plane. Everything worked out. I got there on time, got on the plane, got my seat. You walk on the plane, I'm on the first seat on your right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So comfortable, cool, and you know, it takes time for the plane to load, do all that stuff, put the bags on, and like as they were boarding like the C group, your boy's stomach starts turning
Again.
and I'm like, damn, okay, like Damien, focus, read,
Focus
watch
for
your
the
iPad,
next-
yeah,
Hold this in for
for
the
the
Sphincter
next
lock.
4 hours, yeah.
Sphincter lock.
Right.
Hey, whatever I gotta do.
Man, what we talking about?
Whatever I got to do for the next 4 hours to not face my worst nightmare.
Taking a dump.
My
on the
worst
airplane.
nightmare is taking a shit on a plane.
Definitely a nightmare. Go
Yes.
ahead. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
C group loads. They close.
Hold on.
Go
How
ahead.
could you fit in the bathroom with your
No,
bag
no, we're not
locked
even
out?
there. We're not even there.
Okay.
So,
I'm trying to get-
C group
That's
gets
what I'm
on.
thinking
They
about.
close the passenger door, and all you hear, da right here. It's turning. I'm like, there's no way I can last 4 hours. There's like, it's impossible at this point.
Right.
So
You gotta take a shit with the door open because his leg locked.
no, Courtney, we're going. We're going. I'm taking-
Let him get to the punchline, man.
So, then, like I'm saying, it's like this series of events that happened. It was like a series of unfortunate events that happened against Damien. It was like the world was against me.
Right.
So we back out because we were scheduled to leave 45 minutes later.
Okay.
We are now backed up and we're in line waiting to take off. So we're sitting on the tarmac for like 45 minutes. And at this point, I'm literally sweating because I have
You're trying to hold it in.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm
For 4 hours.
I am sweating, and we're probably like, we haven't even taken off. We're like 30 minutes in, and I'm profusely sweating. And I know, like the people that there was a person right here. There was nobody in the middle, and there were people over there in the front. And I know they were like, "Is this dude gonna kill? Like, what's going on with him? Why is he sweating?" My arms were sweating, my face was sweating.
You just
everything.
like you just worked out.
Dude, it takes work to hold in a shit. Dude.
It does. I'm with you. I'm with you.
So
Especially
finally,
that thing running.
man, and when it's running, like the unpredictable can
This
happen, right?
podcast
So it ain't like you can like okay, I'm cool. Because if you do that, then we're in a whole nother sphere of what could possibly happen.
You got some wiggle room if you
Yes.
could do that, right?
Yes, you have wiggle room.
I'm with you.
You can
So-
drop a load of two, wait.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
you. That's where your head was at.
No, I
No,
was
but I'm
like,
saying like when you were in the airport, like I could do this. This will hold me over 4 hours.
Yes. Yeah, that right. Hey, and you go, and then it goes, and you're like, damn, it
To that
came
shit
out.
sound like running water.
So, hold on. Oh, I thought I lost sound. All right, I know this is getting kind of long, but there's like details to this.
Oh my
Mind you, I have on a gray shirt too.
Okay.
So imagine me sweating from my head, my arms, everything. Like you see a sweat ring on my shirt. We take off, and what happens on the first, let's call it 15, 20 minutes of a flight?
You gotta stay in your seat.
Got to stay in
Stay in
your
your
seat.
seats. And they're going through the whole,
Check this out. I was like this. I get up.
Oh, while they're going through the whole instructions of like.
No. Like when we took off, and you have to wait till you
got
get to
it,
cruising
got it.
altitude. Man, that plane took off. I got my ass up, and I was moving slow, and the whole plane sees me. And the flight attendant's like, "Sir, you need to sit down." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna sit down up in up in
I'm
there."
gonna sit down at the toilet.
Yeah. So here's where the story goes wrong. Mind you, I had knee surgery, and you know how big and tall I am. Look at this. I had to do this number. I sat down in the bathroom. And I'm on that little ass toilet. I had to like put my knee on the sink. I had to put my knee on the sink so it'd be straight.
Damo.
And I'm doing this, and I'm sweat going all over my shirt. I'm in the bathroom till we get to cruising altitude, so I'm in there like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh my god.
Hey, I I come out the bathroom.
Takes your shit on the incline.
I had to.
Man, what we talking about?
Hey,
Man,
is that the incline or the decline?
now that's the incline you
Oh
going up.
yeah, but yeah, in the decline, the way I was sitting, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So I get up.
Man.
We're not going to talk about the logistics of how I had to like try to do my best to make sure I was clean after I got about that thing. I walk out. My gray shirt is completely drenched in sweat, and the flight attendant looks at me, and she's like, "Sir, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I had Chipotle queso." And you know what? It's like, I'm sorry. And she looked at me like I've been there before.
Right.
So to fast forward, the thing that hurts the most
Okay.
on that 4-hour flight, and the people, everybody can see me when I'm like, come out the bathroom.
Right.
Everybody's eyes
All
are on me
eyes on you.
because they told me to sit down,
Right.
and I'm all sweating in. And the cold part about it is, halfway into the flight, it happened all over again.
This podcast, bussin'.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna say
It's
like you had your foot
hilarious.
hanging out, you couldn't close the little collapsible door or something.
Oh
Hey.
man, if that
I
was
thought
the
they had to
case,
put a sheet
oh, my
over your
goodness.
door.
Hey, I had,
He had
to
to put a
maneuver.
sheet on his seat.
Yo, what ply? So here's my question. So you got a question for me. Here's my question. What ply is
it's like 0.5.
airport tilt-
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's-
It's like
terrible.
0.5,
Single.
0.25 ply.
I've never wiped my ass with airplane toilet paper.
Me either.
Dude.
It was like a transformational moment for me.
Dude,
Yeah.
like airplane toilets are compact than a motherfucker. Like,
is.
like if you're over like 6'2",
Yo.
you can barely like
can barely
yeah,
sit
you
down.
can't like fully.
You was
stand
looking
up.
like Spice Adams when he stepped out that car.
Man, what we talking
Yeah,
about?
that's how I was. That's how I was. Oh,
That's
man.
hilarious,
Yo,
man.
man, shout out to Spice Adams.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Spice. Spice is my kindred spirit,
There was
man.
that music
But you
too.
had to sit with that for 4 hours. I know that was just on your mind of like people
No.
looking at you.
This is traumatic, man.
People like everybody had a story on that plane.
Everybody.
Like, yeah, they knew
Dude, those flight
exactly what
attendants were
happened.
pissed because they got to hang out by the bathroom.
Yeah. And
Oh,
and-
you
and
blew that
there-
motherfucker
hey,
up.
there was no.
Nobody else used that bathroom after that.
No, they probably used it. This was queso coming out, man. So it was purposeful.
Well, that was a
Oh
great
my God,
story,
that was
Uncle
awesome,
Damo.
man.
That was
Yeah.
that's a nightmare though. You're right.
It's literally one of my worst fears, man.
Like
Dude,
it's
like, how
that
do you
and
wipe-
being naked, like in front of a bunch of people, if you're like at work or something.
Yo, how
like
did you
that.
pull your
Like, he's
pants?
It's up there with that.
Like, yo, but how did you wipe your ass?
That's
with
what
a
I'm
locked
telling
out
you.
leg on a decline.
He
You
got
ain't
it
wipe your
done,
ass,
man.
No, I had to stand up, maneuver.
But you ain't wipe your ass,
Man, please. I ain't about to have no itchy booty on the airplane.
Use that that 0.5 ply, just
that
like
point